Start out with a company that has a particular product. And then the customer, as they are thinking about whether they want to purchase this particular product, right? Or the purchase drivers, there's like a relationship with the company, their product attributes and so forth. And if you work in this industry, of course, you're going to try to create a value proposition for the customer that's compelling, whether that's taste or nutritional benefits or price or whatever that is.
We know there's 5 basic tastes, and there's reasons for those. We look at bitter, it warns us of poisons. Sour helps us bring in some essential vitamins. Salt helps our water retention and our muscle contractions. Umami is a signal for protein. And sweet, we all know sweet, it's energy and calories.
Anytime a consumer hears something that sounds like it's a chemical, it's assumed to automatically be bad. And so what this has done, both for companies and for regulatory agencies over the past decade, really, is created a series of criticisms by certain groups that there are chemicals in our food that are harmful. And even if we can't prove that they're harmful, they might be, so we better get them out. We are all chemicals. I mean, everything has a chemical name, and so don't be put off by the name by itself. That's the first thing. Secondly, I think you have to look at how the chemical is used in context. And I used the example of sodium bicarbonate or baking soda, used in many different manufacturing processes, but that doesn't mean that it's not safe in foods. And the third thing is the adage, the dose makes the poison. In many cases, these ingredients are used in such minuscule amounts that they have really no public health impact whatsoever.
We don't have anything to hide. We are proud of this science, and we are getting boxed into corners with activists and some of the tactics that are out there that put us in a position to be very defensive, which makes us look like we have something to hide. So we're trying to find ways to do that. Our challenge is that we don't have a consumer brand. We're not marketing these products and those kind of things.
And so there's a lot of benefits here that we believe we're bringing to the community, but at the same time, we're doing it as a business-driven initiative. So this has got financial return. When I go and explain to our CEO why am I investing in this initiative in country, it's not just a feel-good. It does feel good, but it's very much a business-driven initiative.
We are a very demanding society for what we want to eat, and it's just not personal enough. Food sustainability, food security is a key issue that they talk about at that, but it hasn't gone anywhere. So I'm skeptical.
Advocacy groups are using public sentiment and the media in order to really affect change of business practices. Typically, this doesn't run through legislatures or courts or regulatory institutions, but it uses the media to use consumer sentiment to basically force companies and entire industry to change their business practices.
And I am proud to say that I learned more today about science than I've ever learned, because my science career stopped in high school.
Thank you all for coming. We appreciate your time.